Hi, I'm Matt, and my partner is Ashvat, and he'll be working the screen today. Working with the app, we thought we could implement something that was very simple but functional that almost everybody could use, and we thought everybody listens to music, so let's try to find an API that does that. And we actually ended up finding an API that was pretty convenient. It only took two parameters, the title of a song and the artist, and returned the JSON, and it was either returned the string of the lyrics, all formatted, all indented, and it returned it in this form, and it gave us the lyrics and all formatted, and it was actually very convenient. Gave us the tag of the JSON, and upon invalid parameters of just random letters, it just gave an error message like this: no lyrics found. So it only had two test cases. It was very simple API, but functional. We thought that was a good starting point for where we wanted to do our app. So we wanted to just first start working on our algorithm in our main activity here. And as you can see here, we start with the on click, which starts the API call. And the API call right here, it just gets the just executes the API with parameters of a song and the artist, and puts them into the URL and returns the JSON. So we parse the JSON, get the results, and if the result has the lyrics, we store the lyrics as the string from the API. And then we go to the next intent, and we display the lyrics on the next activity. Or which we found out later, we weren't sure where the error message was going, if there was invalid parameters, but we found out it was getting handled in this on error response. And so we just went to a new activity in this on error response after we stored lyrics as an error message instead of the valid lyrics from valid parameters. So then we go to our next activity, and on that activity, we display the lyrics or the error message. And then it's just working with our UI and everything. So then we started having problems with just kind of working with the JSON and finding where it was going. But once we kind of found out that we had to start working with the response and parse it and then use these intents that we actually kind of researched on, kind of asked around on how to use intents and how to get to that next activity with the parameters of the string that we get from the API, how to kind of take that with you. It was actually a lot easier on how to display because we just had to do the text view and the lyrics and the error message. So then we started working with our UI and just kind of tried to make it, a little more unique, a little more official. And we found this gradient file that you see over to your left. We found this gradient file that's actually this bluish dark color that makes it look a lot more official, a lot more, just, second one that makes it, up and down, it's very, dark and kind of fades in. It kind of gives it that official look. So we wanted to, work that into our UI. So we just kind of put in different colors, a bluish color, and just kind of organized everything, made everything linear and everything. So then we go to the next UI, and in the next UI, we have our scroll view, which, as you can see here, the scroll view has to contain the linear layout, which we researched on the scroll view. And because the lyrics that we were getting, it was actually longer than the UI, so we had to implement this scroll so that you could actually see all the lyrics. So that was actually, it wasn't that complicated. We just had to make it encompass the linear layout. And then after just working with the colors, working with the scroll view, kind of, bringing everything together, we just made it look, more visually appealing, more official, and kind of completed our app. So let's run the app and give an example. So as you can see here, it's opening up, and it gives this two parameters, the song. Let's go with Paradise by Coldplay. And it takes it, and upon the click for the find lyrics, it takes you to the next layout, and scrolling, you can go all the way down to the bottom, and it gives it this nice official look. And then it also goes to the next activity if you give an error message. So typing random letters like this, and then going to the next, clicking the button, it doesn't do nothing, so called. It actually goes to the next layout and gives it the error message, lyrics not found, please try again. So it handled the two test cases that we found, it handled everything, and we found that this was a complete and working API that found lyrics taking two parameters of a song and an artist.